little choppy. So, uh, hi guys, my name is Teham Siddiqui. I am working as a Salesforce admin and Salesforce developer currently, and I am Salesforce certified admin and platform developer. So, just let me just share. So, that was my quick intro. Moving on, uh, I'll be sharing with you what is Salesforce Labs and how you're going to install the apps from App Exchange, and what are the top 10 Salesforce Lab apps I personally think. So the Salesforce Lab is basically a program that Salesforce create apps for their CRM, and just like it's like an online marketplace, just like Apple have the Apple Store, and you install the apps from their store, and you start using right from your phone. So Salesforce Lab is one of the I would say that it's a kind of official, but it's not. But their apps are pretty authentic, and most of the time they use the standard functionality, the standard features, and they basically create these apps for their users. Let's say they have pre-configured dashboards for Salesforce Service Cloud, Salesforce Sales Cloud, Field Service. So you have this. You don't have to create some basic reports and dashboards. They have already pre-configured reports and dashboards in App Exchange, and you can just directly install it. So Salesforce Labs apps are free, and some of them are available on GitHub as an open source that you can just use it and reuse it, and just build on these apps, and you can use them. Let's say if they have this Gantt chart app, and it is using some standard objects and some standard functionality, you can just get it from GitHub and build on it, and you can just start creating your own functions, your own functionality on right on this on their layer. Moving on, so how are you going to install the apps from App Exchange? There are two ways. So using App Exchange right from your sandbox environment, and using the appexchange.com directly from your browser, and installing directly from the store, the App Exchange. So first we are going to first I'm going to just show you how you can just install using from Sandbox. Step one is to just log into your Sandbox environment and click on the app launcher icon, and then view all, and there will be a button visible for you, App Exchange button. Click on it. The search the pop-up will be open with the apps. You can search for the app, and when you select the app, it will show you the button Get It Now. By clicking on it, login screen will pop up. You need to log in with your production credentials. Don't use your sandbox credentials. You will encounter an error. So use your production credentials. Once you logged in, you will see some terms and conditions screen. You need to check that and need to confirm, and it will prompt you at that which sandbox you want to, which sandbox or if you have multiple sandboxes, so it will ask you that which sandbox you want to install these app. I hope it is clear now. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let me just quickly check the chat. Okay, so no questions yet. Okay. Moving on, Apex, as I just mentioned, that Apex using App Exchange directly in your browser. Just go to apexchange.salesforce.com, log in with your production credentials, and search for your app and click on get it now, and the same thing will appear, the terms and conditions you need to confirm and install, and it will ask you which sandbox you want to install, or do you want to install it in production, or so it's up to you. I've also added the tutorial for it in my slides. Hopefully I can share the slides, I'm not sure, but if I'm able to share these slides, uh, I'll share these slides, and you can just use the links and everything. Uh, and if it is not possible to share the slides in this system, then I'll be sharing this on my LinkedIn. So the very first app I think very useful is the Roundrobin Designer. Uh, I have been working for like more than 1.5 years, 1.5 years, and I see there are a lot of customers. They come, they ask, uh, they want a round robin assigner. Basically, they want this functionality. Uh, so let's assume what it does. It works on any object from process builder and flows, and subsequently, basically, evenly, it basically assigns the records evenly. Uh, so let's say we have this lead object, and I want, or you can say the case object, and whenever a case is created, I want it to be assigned to in a round robin way, in a round robin order. So let's say I have three agents. I want the first case to assign to the first employee A, and whenever the second case comes in, I want to assign to agent B. Whenever the third case comes in, I want to assign it to agent C. But that this time, when the fourth case is going to come, I want to assign to it to agent A again. So this is one of the order of round robins, and uh, you can just modify it with your own requirements. And this is one of the I think the very useful app, and it comes with pre-built process builder and flows, and the functionality. You just need to configure it. You just need to configure which object you want to basically run this functionality. It's also available on GitHub, and you it's open source. You can get it from there. I have also added the App Exchange link here. So moving on, Lightning File Explorer. So we have seen that we have this relate list in the Salesforce files, and we see that the we can see the only files we have, like for the record, and we cannot create any folders, we cannot create any hierarchy in there. So in this case, Lightning File Explorer allows you to create hierarchy, uh, and view the files in hierarchy, and it gives you the structure, and all. Also allows you to create folders, and basically it helps you to understand, it helps you to see if you have a lot of files and very complex ones. So it will help you to basically organize these files. So it will help you save your time. Not sure about money, but yeah, and user frustration as well. I've also added the App Exchange link here. Time Grab. uh, Again, it is one of the amazing apps. Basically, it would show you the all the 360 view of the object. Let's say if we open an account record and we want to see all the related records for this account, we can just see in this component with timely manner. So let's say we have opportunity, we have cases, we have tasks, we have activities, we have some other uh, uh, records related to this object or files. We can also filter it. Like I just want to see only the opportunity, the related opportunity for this record. So I can also filter it, and I can place it on by editing the lighting page, and I can place it like on the top or on the side. Depends on your page layout, and it is really useful as it shows the repairs in timely order. Mass delete. Yes, we have this feature in Salesforce to delete records in bulk, but not from the list view. You have to go to setup and search for the mass delete, and you will see all the data there, and you have to check it. But this app allows you to basically delete the records, select the records from list view, and it gives you this quick action button, uh, and it delete all the selected data, which is really useful, which is really time saving, and deleting from uh, list view. I think it is much easier than going back to set up and search for mass delete or bulk delete, and search the records there in the list view where you can see all the data, and it's really hard to search for the selected data if you have like in hundreds or in 50s. So it is difficult for you to search, but in list view it's easy to search, and you can create a different list view with filters, and you can just check all the records and read just with one single click. Birthday email. So yes, I have a few clients that uh, ask that they want to send this scheduled email on their birthdays. Uh, for this, we have to basically uh, write some code, uh, write some automations and email templates and everything. Uh, so it's a quite time taking activity. So I think I find this useful because it's so easy. You just need to just install this app, and you just need to just configure it, and it will send the birthday emails to your contacts, right? Or anniversary emails. They have the app has pre-configured email templates, alerts, and all the automations and the code if required. So yes, it is one of the most useful app, I personally think, as I have seen many customers asking for this to build as a custom functionality or custom development. Flow Magic Picklist. So you can see the icons in the my book uh, mock picture. You can see that the selections are in icons. Basically, these are the picklist values, and using Flow Magic Picklist, uh, they are converted into these icons, these stylish icons, and you can select. Uh, it's basically giving you or giving the client this UI, friendly UI and attractive user experience, and it's more engaging than just clicking on the drop down and selecting a value. Whereas you can see, if I say I have three values, uh, how do you want to be contact through WhatsApp, through Facebook, through through Gmail. So instead of using drop down, they have to basically read the label and everything. But instead of drop down, I use this, and I can place the logos of these communication mediums. So it will be much easier for user. It's eye catching for users. So because they are familiar with WhatsApp, Facebook icon, and the Gmail icon, they can select like right away, and they just need to read the question. And I think that's very uh, the user experience, the user interface is very experience is very sorry is very important when it comes to client facing apps. So the user experience must be good. The user interactions and basically the UI should be very friendly and very attractive. So the users basically uh, wants to use your app or wants to use this particular automation. So you can just install this app, configure it, and start using in your flow screen flows. I am out of office case handler. So I find it very useful. So basically, you can set your out of office rules, and let's say I'm out of office. I just said that in the using this app. I just set that rule. Let's say I'm out for like from 1st October to 10th of October, and I just mentioned that the backup person is let's say my colleague Jerry, and all of my cases and all of the upcoming cases that are going to assign to me now going to assign to Jerry, because he's now the backup person, and right for this time period from 1st October to 10th of October, as I've configured the out of office case handler, and all of these cases will be now handled by Jerry, and I can rest in peace. I can enjoy my holidays. Permission helper. Okay, so the, many of the times I just have seen this, that I have experienced it, that the client wants to basically assign a permission set that has system admin rights, that has basically a different user that has assigned the profile. Basically, let's assume that we have this user with standard user profile, but someday the client wants you to basically assign these permissions that have been assigned to system admin or any other profile, uh, and he wants to basically assign these permissions to this user, and you need to create the whole, I would say, the whole profile again, and you cannot clone the profile, but you have to create the permission set with same permissions that system admin profile has. So this app, I think, comes in and saves your time, and it's very easy to basically use and configure it. So basically, when you install it, it will come up with the configuration uh, converter app, You just need to click on the app launcher, search for converter, and open that in a different tab or in the same tab. You'll see all the profiles, and you just need to click and convert. So you'll see the same pop-up you're seeing in the MacBook mockup screen. Let me just quickly zoom. So, okay, never mind. Uh, you just click on the profile and just say that you want to convert it, and you can just write the name for the permission set. Let's say permission set with system admin permissions. And when you're going to convert it, it will convert the profile into a permission set, and then you can assign this permission set to any user. And this saves your time because uh, you don't need to create a whole other profile uh, to create a permission set for a single user, or let's say for multiple users. It saves your time. You just need to convert the uh, the profile. It also analyzes the permissions, and it has also a pre-configured permission report. Any questions? Let me just quickly see. No. Okay. Moving on. List editor. Uh, we can edit. Uh, we can edit the records from the list view, but we don't have the access to edit in the bulk. We have to just we can right now in the Salesforce we can just edit single record at a time from list view. But with this app, you can edit or update bulk of records uh, from the list view, and you can just edit all the columns and all the fields in bulk at a time. So this is useful when it comes to update the records in bulk and right from the list view. Moving on, multi-level navigation menus. Yes, I have experienced this once when a client wants to basically show the menu in multi-level navigation. So in Salesforce community is not available. You need to create your own navigation, custom navigation. Sorry, at that time it wasn't available, and we had to use some other third-party app. But now Salesforce Labs has this introduced this app in App, app, app Exchange, and we can see that. So in community, you don't have this feature to show all the menus in the multi-level menu navigation menu. So what you need to do is basically create a custom, but this is the app where it comes in and fits to show the menu in multi-level navigation. So it's going to be usable in community only. The multi-level navigation is only available for B2C communities. So I've also attached the links, all the links in the for each app, right after a small description. So yeah, this was the session. I think you have. I hope you have learned something new, and if you have any questions, We can just answer them right now. And if you have any other questions, if you want to just connect, you can just use my email mthamsdik@gmail.com. So moving on to questions tab. Uh, let's see if anyone have any question.